It's hard that I got so hard that it was a shame. Davy Johnson, also known as DJ, was born in Los Angeles, California in 1956. Prior to giving birth to Davy, Annie Mae and her husband decided to pack up and move nearly 2,000 miles to the West Coast, landing in Southern California. Many years ago, I learned Davy Johnson originated in Fruit Town, Piru, part of Compton, and brought the name with him to South Los Angeles, which makes perfect sense. However, besides the similarity in names, my partner and I have not been able to establish any footprints in the city of Compton. In fact, in 1971, 1972, 1973, Davy attended Manual Arts High School, the home of the Brims. Davy lived off of Normandy Avenue, just north of Santa Barbara Avenue, and he was a documented member of the Bloodstone Brims. When I've spoken to older Brims, a lot of them never heard of Davy Johnson. And those that did, they didn't know a lot about him. They lumped him in with the Manual Arts Brims. And then you have those that give him founder status of the Fruit Town Brims. Davy Johnson belonged to the Bloodstone Brims and the Fruit Town Brims in the early 70s. I didn't know Davy Johnson was Fruit Town. I called them Manual Art Brims. That's what I called them. Okay. David, Monk, Hollywood. Them the only three I can remember right now. I guess Teaspoon and Tomahawk was Fruit Town then. But I went to elementary school, right? He danced on songs later. But his lady name was Teaspoon. She was a lady Brim. But I guess they all lived around in the 30s, right? 36, 39. Davy lived off of Normandy, and I guess that was Santa Barbara back then. I'm not for sure. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, it was Santa Barbara. Okay. I didn't know Davy, I think he had both his parents. And he was quiet. He was, I didn't really think he was no real Brim, I thought he was just a friend of a Brim because he had a car. The Fruit Town Brims are located on the west side.
We'll pause it right there. So all I can refer to is M, man. How correct was that, man? And what's your knowledge or knowing on that, man?
Well, DJ never was for Fruit Town, Piru, or Bloodstone Brims, right? Uh, he had family from Compton, Piru, specifically that was road dogs with Puddin', who was from Fruit Town, Piru. So DJ was a Manual Arts Brim originally, right? He went to school with Tomahawk. Tomahawk, DJ, and Angel were the only Manual Arts Brims that came to the 30s after they got out of Manual Arts. All of the rest of the Brims after school would be walking into the 40s, because the 40 Fruit Town Brims was deeper than the 30 Fruit Town Brims at that time, right? They'll be walking to the 40s or into the 50s. The untouchable block, what used to be untouchable block, 5'9" block Brim, 6'4" Brims, 6 Duse, Harvard Park 6'1", all over there. That's where everybody would go home and go home to, or Aliso Village, right? Or to the 6'4" Inglewood, which is Cinderella Park family today. The homegirl, shout out to the homegirl, Lady Buntry. You gotta understand, bro, if me and Brimbone and Lil Killer Jess, like, Keisha is always gonna be there, Lil Killer Jess, baby mom, she gonna be around. But my nigga, when it's time for business and hood meetings and shit, the homegirls ain't getting first-hand knowledge. When it's time to jump in the bar and go take them rides, the homegirls ain't finna be all up in the midst. That ain't they role or they position they even know about. You see what I'm? But as far as her saying that she don't remember him, he was real quiet and all of that, because she don't really know Davy like that. Davy did found Fruit Town. He was the one that added the Fruit Town to the Brim, because they all hung where she said, oh, over on 36, now it was on 37 Drive, up under the fruit tree. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Big Angel as soon as I seen this video. And I called Blood, and I'm like, Angel, man, these motherfuckers talking about Davey was from Fruit Town Paru. I know that's bullshit, but what's up with the Bloodstone Paru? He say that's Blackstone. You know what I'm saying? He like, that's Black Pea Stone. He like, the Black Pea Stones is Brims. I'm saying, was Blood, you know Blood from being from, but he said, nigga, I know that nigga from being Manual Arts
Hey,
Brim,
this would be a
Fruit
perfect room
Town
to get
Brim.
your pops in here. Can you get your pops in here? Or are you busy?
That nigga, he ain't even talking to me right now. Blood mad at me.
Hey, did he see the video? And if he did, what do you feel about it?
Nah,
Or
nah, he didn't see it. I'ma send it to him though.
okay,
But yeah, that's what I can say for a fact. Angel said that he got up to manual arts his first year in manual arts, that it was already Brims in the 30s. Davey was one of them and Tomahawk was the other one. And them niggas hung on 37 Drive. Dead homies. That's from the G homie mouth, nigga. So you gotta say, if they was already brimming when he in his first year, they that mean the Fruit Town Brims probably started at least in 72, but maybe 71, 70, you know?
okay. I'm gonna play a little bit of more of what Kev Mac was talking about.
African American street gang aligned with the Bloods, located in the Exposition Park area of South Los Angeles. Exposition Park is home to the LA Memorial Coliseum, which held two Olympics, one in 1932 and another in 1984. The USC Trojans football team play their home games at this historical landmark also. Fruittown's turf is west of Vermont Avenue, adjacent to USC, the University of Southern California, covering all the blocks up into Normandy. What about you? I'm from West Side. I'm from West Side 36 Fruit Town Brims. That right there. That right there means war. That right there, you know what I'm saying, F Crip. And you got, you know what I'm saying, F Crip sign and the CK sign being Crip Killer. Big James Miller and the rest of the Harlem Crips found themselves surrounded by Brims in the early 70s. The Biddy, Blackstone, Fruittown, Orchard, Untouchable, Bloodstone, and Van Ness Gangsters. During those times, you had at least a half dozen gangs documented as Crips. The 43rd Street Crips, the Avalon Garden Crips, East Side Crips, the West Side Crips, the Harlem Crips, Inglewood Crips, and the Compton Crips. Before the formation of gangs such as the Inglewood family, Hoover family, and other anti-Crip gangs, the rival gangs included the Brims, Bounty Hunters, AC Deuces, Figueroa Street, Piru, Athens Park, Denver Lanes, and the Exterminators. Around midnight on January 12, 1974, young Davy Johnson and three of his homeboys, all reportedly members of the Bloodstone Gang, attended a party on the 800 block of East 78th Street. This is the founder of the Crips, Raymond Washington's original East Side Crips turf. When they arrived, they found a rival gang there, the Crips. Raymond Washington was in Tracy prison at this time, but when these four youth realized they were at the wrong party at the wrong time, they decided to walk away. As they walked off, Davy Johnson was hit by a bullet fired from a passing car. A single bullet struck Davy in his chest, and he was pronounced dead at the scene around 1 a.m. Davy Johnson was killed 2 years after Craig Craddock, just 2 blocks away from where Craig Craddock was killed, and 3 blocks away from where Raymond Washington lived before he went to prison. And that's going to do it for this episode of Kev Mac Videos. Be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and tell us who you.
Okay, that's that. That was dope too. AM that clip too. They was somewhere in the county jail. Niggas like this West Side 36th Street Brims. I didn't even know that was KB.
Yeah, that's Big KB from a documentary, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I
Hold
seen
on.
KB on another. I seen him on another documentary that was kind of old too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was old as hell. Hold on, I'm finna give y'all shoot this to you, LS. You gotta get it off your it's on my messenger, so I'm gonna send it to your messenger. And I'll see if I could play it because well, you could play it
Did you hear
because
it? Y'all was hearing it good when I was playing it?
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
but
Okay,
that
I'm gonna
that
find out. Okay, I'm gonna type that one in right now. I got it. Hold up.
yeah, that video when did hell of numbers, nigga. That nigga had to say that is trending right now. The David Johnson shit. The comments, bro. I was in the comments on nigga. You know, with all respect, the homies in Bompton try to rewrite history. Like we founded the Bloods. If you go to the video that Kev Mac had did the day before, 2 days before on Big Country, and then the other one on Little Country, it's clear that the Brims was the ones that they was the first anti-Crip set in South Central LA. They were the biggest black organization in LA, period. All of LA County. So they were the power. And they when the Crips started and they started beefing with them, nigga, they started going to different sets. Black Peace Stones, all of them, what's up? Y'all with us or y'all with them? You understand what I'm saying? And formulated what is today known as the Blood Organization, right? Even the homies even went to the Harlems because the Harlems was just Harlems at the time. They wasn't even Harlem Crips. Nigga, the Harlems was like, we gonna be neutral. Like we ain't gonna be Crips or we ain't gonna be Bloods. Dead homies, bro. The big homies told me. Two of the big homies told me this. And the next thing you know, as the Crips got bigger, nigga, the Harlems jumped right up on that bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? They needed what they felt like they was jumping on the winning team, you know? But yeah, man. But check that video out.
Okay, I'm gonna play that one. I got it right here. Here we go, y'all.
Upper West Side 36 Fruit Town Brims. West Side Fruit Town 37th Street. The profile on Davy Johnson is a hot topic right now. Feel free to jump in the comment section and leave a comment. Taking videos. Taking videos. Taking videos. Taking videos. Taking videos. Taking videos. Many years ago, I learned Davy Johnson originated in Fruit Town, Piru part of Compton, and brought the name with him to South Los Angeles, which makes perfect sense. However, besides the similarity in names, my partner and I have not been able to establish any footprints in the city of Compton.
I hope hey, LA,
Yo, LS, that nigga Duse M trying to call you.
he don't do no more talking at that point. He get the showing all of the big debate because it's Trev. Ain't that Davy Loke from FTP? Then it goes, yo, I'm from Fruit Town Brim, 37th Street. David wasn't a Bloodstone Brim. He was from Fruit Town. He the reason we added Fruit Town to our hood's name. My folks was with him the night he was killed. That's Brim Blood, right? I don't know who that was. Then they got Lamonte Sims. Who is this speaking? I just got off the phone with Angel and sent him the Kev Mac video. DJ Rest in Peace was never a Fruit Town Paru nor a Bloodstone Brim, although all Brims were one, the LA Brims. Angel said his first year at Manual Arts was 1972, and the Brims in the 30s were already established, hanging on 37 Drive. So Kev Max shouted me out with that. Then I said, salute to the homies that brought that pressure. But the G homie said he never heard that DJ was FTP or Bloodstone Brims. The four youths, reportedly members of the Bloodstone gang, went to the party on the 800 block of the East 78th Street, police said, but found a rival gang there. The police saying that the nigga was a Bloodstone Brim. You know what I'm saying? Or the Bloodstone gang.
Okay, I'm gonna play
That,
this one. Elgin was talking about the Alpats a little bit, and then I'm gonna play a little bit of that, and then give some feedback on this one.
nah, bro, you be better off playing the one on Big Country than
Okay,
the one on Elgin.
okay, I'm gonna find the one on Big
Respect
Country. Give me a second, y'all.
to the
I'm
big homie Elgin.
crying, yo. He do the old man up every chance he get.
Nah, bro, I just said salute to the big homie. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, look, bro, and with all due respect, we got the G homies that founded it, and nigga, I respect them, and I ain't got no choice but to respect them because I sacrificed most of my life to what they began. But it wasn't, they weren't the original anti-Crips. They were before the Crips. It was the Manual Arts Brims. Nigga Terry Godot, Sugar Bear, Angel, Tomahawk, David Johnson. Them was the niggas that was like, fuck these niggas. Nigga, we own these niggas. Nigga, these niggas is jumping blacks. We didn't stand for jumping blacks, bro. We niggas used to come from the shoulders. That's how you earned your name. You know what I'm saying? These when the Crips started, nigga, I didn't give a fuck about none of that. Niggas packing niggas out. We couldn't rob blacks. Nigga, them niggas started, nigga, they just taking your jacket. Nigga, so if they take your little brother's jacket, he might not even be a brim. Niggas is finna go back up over there, hop out with fists and chains and bats. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but go ahead.
Okay, I got that one. I'm gonna play a little bit of that one on Big Country. Said the 5'9" Brims. It says 1952 to 2012. I'm gonna play a clip of that. That's another Kev Mac video on Big Country.
Alvin Terrell Garrett was born July 8th, 1952, in Nueces, Texas. Nueces County is on the Gulf of Mexico, southeast of San Antonio. The county's largest city, Corpus Christi, 210 miles southwest of Houston and 145 miles southeast of San Antonio. Two major highways serve the county, Interstate 37 and U.S. Highway 77. Alvin Garrett attended Moody High School in Corpus Christi, Texas, before moving to Los Angeles, California in 1969. The Garrett family landed on 58th and Hoover, just north of Slauson Avenue, just west of Hoover Street, and this area will become home to the untouchable Brims. The Garretts moved into a house built in 1910. It's now a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,296 square foot home with an estimated value of $588,000. Making the transition from Corpus Christi to a large city on the West Coast, it's only obvious how he got the name Big Country. After all the jokes and everything, Big Country decided to take martial arts to defend himself. The Garrett brothers' name and reputation grew large due to their constant conflict with the West Side Crips in 1971 and the Hoover Crips in 1972. The Garrett family eventually began to venture out and move around town a little bit, and one of the stops was in the jungle, the home of the Blackstones. In fact, Big Country, he brought when he first brought the Blackstones in, he came and told me I was sitting on the steps. Big Country said, "Man, I got some homies up in the jungle that want to get with us." The Blackstones. I said, "Well, tell them we'll be up there later on this afternoon." As it pertains to the anti-Crip gangs, you notice in this 1974 picture taken right outside the jungle, it says this is Blackstone territory. No one is allowed except Athens Park, all Brims, East Side Bounty Hunters, West Side Denver Lanes, and Inglewood, West Side Family.
Whoa.
Nowhere does it say Bloods. The LA Brims were the single largest gang in South Los Angeles, and they were formidable foes to all Crips. In this flick, you notice the Bloodstone Brims hit up on the wall. 3 years removed from Corpus Christi, Texas, Big Country had to have a lot on his mind as the city was starting to go up. There was a major war brewing between the LA Brims and the Crips. At the time of his brother Lil Country's death, he was already involved in martial arts. Immediately following the death of his little brother Lil Country, Big Country decided to move to San Diego, California, where he studied at the United Karate Federation School of Self-Defense for 2 years and earned the rank of 7th degree white belt. Big Country is rumored to be the founding member of the Fire Nine Brims in San Diego, California. Country eventually found his way back to Corpus Christi, Texas, where he earned a black belt in Okinawan Karate-Do at the Corpus Christi YMCA. He lived to teach martial arts to women and kids back in his hometown. At age 40, Country professed that the sport of karate, martial arts, taekwondo, all of these things spared him from the same violent death that claimed his brother in 1972. He used the sport to teach local youth to stay away from drugs and out of gangs. That's right. Two gang bosses, along with several other more gang members, are behind bars tonight. Alvin Terrell Big Country Garrett died at 60 years old in 2012. The turf that once belonged to the untouchable Brims today is home to the Five Deuce Hoover Gangsters.
Okay, that was that one on Big Country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Elgin put me on the line with him a year before he passed too.
Oh,
The
that's
big
what's up. That's what's up. We
VIP to the
got
home.
Cree Cree in the building. We got the G homie from Anthus.
And
Give us some history, big homie Cree Cree.
Creekery don't care about the history. Creekery was just a gangbanger, and ain't no different.
Hey, give us some Cree Cree, man. Take us back one time, man. Take us back. We're talking about history today,
Nah,
man.
I don't go back that far, oh boy. That's the dinosaurs. Yeah. I don't
Hey,
go back
but I
that
heard
far.
the whoop when they mentioned the ads. I heard the whoop though. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
they
That's
was
a
talking
fact. He
about
said "Wolf" soon as he came in.
yeah, well, the answers in the jungles, because we fuck with the jungles real tough back there. You know what I'm saying? Two fingers and thumb, right, dog? You know what I'm saying? But it's this shit it ain't the same no more, man. This shit is fucked up right now. You know what I'm
This
saying?
shit watered down like
I mean,
avian.
it is just so wild down. Just that you know, what I'm saying I ain't never seen this many bloods in my life. You know, what I'm saying when I was young, it wasn't a lot of homies like it is now. A lot of niggas out, and you know, what I'm saying like how the bloods are now. They out. You know, what I'm saying like what's up? Anybody killer. I was just watching on the internet today. The families they was dissing everybody. I said, damn, the families don't get on with nobody. I else was dissing all the bloods, the Crips, everybody. I was like,
God, that's
damn.
crazy.
Yeah, I was like, damn, it wasn't never like that. This is that's the point I'm making. It wasn't like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I agree with that. The only way that, because our generation when we came, we was super super short. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm talking
So just
about
imagine, short we was.
even shorter than us.
Man, what? You better not tell niggas your blood. Unless you got some balls and you ready to fight.
Man, listen. My mama said, "Nigga, you a brim? Nigga,
Right.
you done lost your rabbit ass mind. You got a death wish."
Cause that's how deep the Crips was. It was 8-7, 8-1. Oh man,
Yeah.
Crips ran LA
Hell motherfucking yeah. But the only way that we was able to survive
by
those
getting along.
1980 and 90 war was
By
getting
getting along.
along in
Yeah,
unification
by fucking
and,
with each other. You know
and
what I'm saying?
and putting it down though. Don't forget that part.
I mean
Nigga,
that came with it, you know what I'm saying?
right,
But as far as just me able to go in your hood without me
right.
worrying about getting my head blown off and vice versa, or me and you get in the car together, drive all the way down to the motherfucker
Lane.
to the Bonta
Right.
with no
So
problem.
right. Well, no, I never really went to Bompton like
I'm
that.
just saying it was that kind of party. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's go to the Pueblos. Let's go to the Pueblos.
Right.
Everybody go to the jungles. Let's go. The jungles was the like the haven.
Blood capital. Yeah,
You had to go there. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a Saturday, niggas been to the jungles. Everybody out there. We're in Jim Gillian just having a good time. Ain't nobody tripping.
right.
Now, niggas gonna be over there tripping about something.
He
Hey,
he
Cree Cree, you know what I think that happened? It's a lot of shit I think that happened, but the laws, the strike law came about what like '94.
Hmm.
That fucked the game up. So then a lot
Three
of homies,
strikes.
3 strikes came about. A lot of homies got washed up, was getting life, and then it was just left for the young niggas kind of like run the hood and shit went haywire.
No, I think what fucked the Bloods up is when you got to realize when I was young, it wasn't no. It was just a big homie, and a little homie. Wasn't no baby, tiny infants, embryos. Wasn't none of that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just Big Creek, Little Creek, and it stopped there. All that old tiny infant, baby, parking lot, and all these. Who was
Nigga
that? All
said
these
parking
goofy
lot.
ass
That nigga said
niggas. You know what I'm
parking
saying?
lot.
No,
It's like,
I
But
mean,
no,
well, yeah, your
I
generation's
think you
different.
right on that Creek. It's kind of like niggas that get up under uh another nigga and their
right.
loyalties to be with that nigga as opposed to being with the hood or with the homies.
Exactly. And then if the big homie tripping, what the big then they start street tripping. Well, I'm from the folk or I'm from the seven. Oh, we don't fuck with them niggas, but we from the same hood. No, we
Right,
more active over here on the seven. Fuck them niggas over them folk. They ain't active like us. We
right,
killing all. We killing up everything, blood.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree
right.
You know
with
what I'm
that.
saying?
I agree with that.
Hey,
That's
did
another one.
y'all see if y'all see y'all didn't see the actual video when you see it, he got the gang map. But niggas be like, oh, he got the gang map, blood. They had that in Southwest Police Department, my nigga.
All right, that's
Again, homies, nigga, my whole life in the streets, nigga.
right,
Every time they go in
right.
Southwest Police,
Southwest Police, yeah,
yeah,
right,
they got the motherfucking map with of all of LA with it colored territory for
yeah,
the geographic areas that's controlled by these
right,
organizations. So,
exactly.
but he had it on there, and then you see how big the Brims was, the Foldies, the Fruit Town. Then you got the Foldies, Dark Side Foldies. That was Brim. You get the Fados, Hoover, all that shit was Brim, all the
Mm-hmm.
way to
All the way,
fucking
all the way,
Florence.
all the way to what's the
Florence.
no? What's the school? The skate ring over there? World on Wheels, Brims
Oh
all
yeah,
the way.
Word on Will. Yeah,
Oh
come
All
to the
yeah,
that
the
shit
site, Brim.
Brim.
Brims used to have. The Brims used to have a whole lot of motion. Man, they still have
All the
motion. They got a
schoolyard,
whole
all
lot of
that was
territory.
Brims. Yeah,
Oh
all that
man,
was
shit,
Brims.
even to Liso Village in East LA.
All that was
Yeah,
Brims.
yeah, yep. Listo Village,
So,
yep.
so what I'm saying is, the big question is, what my G homies told me, how y'all think that the Brims lost all of that territory?
Mm.
It ain't. Listen, it ain't. I don't think they really lost it. They lost it, but I
No,
think
they
it was
lost
more
it.
like, listen. You know how most Bloods is like we be bripping, but we don't really be bripping though. Like if we got to, we will. You know, niggas we got their money first. So we probably let a few niggas start coming through with their little hoods. Didn't really think about pressing them. Niggas just kind of probably just got deep and shit started branching off and shit. Now I don't think they got ran out or nothing like that though.
No, hell no. It wasn't. It definitely wasn't the run out. I got two different stories, right? And I think it's a bit of truth in both of them. A lot of the G homies was robbing shit, city slickers, like they all used to meet up right there by Manual Arts, and niggas going to rob the Asians for rollies, and niggas with city slickers, bro. Niggas go to the Coliseum and meet up. You might meet up with some niggas from the other side in the 70s because niggas was players, right? And what really happened, a lot of niggas that was really active ended up going to jail. A lot of other niggas went to the service. But this is what the homie
Right,
Emrock told
right.
me, that his homies told me, that when the homies started uh clicking up with the other black organizations, the Anthons, the Blackstones, and all of us coming together as one core, that there was a like half of the homies that was really on some black shit. Like this what Nuke told me too. You know, Nuke was an ex-Panther. So Nuke was like, a lot of the homies did they felt, and they was, I think they was right. They felt that once we organized under one uh nomination to stand against this other nomination, it would be a war of black people that would never end.
Mm.
And so half of them was like, I'm not with that no more. And Big Country was one of them. Once he got to Dago, he started 5'9", he started doing the karate stuff. He got the fuck away from all of the gang shit. You know what I'm saying? His mom made him move to Dago because his little brother got killed. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So she like, oh, my son ain't finna get killed. And you know us, niggas is what? You can take the nigga up out the hood, you take the hood up out the nigga. Big Country got to San Diego, start 5'9" Brim down in Dago. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he got into the martial arts, and then he found he found himself and decided he wanted to do more. But yeah, that's how I got it, homie. And then at the same time, you got to think that the Crips is getting bigger and better. They like a new pair of shoes, nigga, some J's.
mm.
Everybody wanted to be with him, and then a lot
Mm.
of them was scared of him, nigga. Tookie and them, bro. Imagine 100 Crips. Nigga, what's happening? These big ass niggas in nigga, they deep as fuck. They ain't giving you no head up phase like niggas was doing before the Crips. Nigga, them niggas gonna pack you out.
That's
So
why.
a lot of
That's why you had to
niggas
be
didn't have that.
when you was banging bloods. You had to be hard.
Yeah, and a lot of them couldn't make that cut and didn't want to go up against that. So yeah, I think it was a combination of
But
all.
then, but you gotta realize a lot of niggas was eager. Like nigga, fuck some niggas.
For real.
You heard, you saw my big homie there. They came over recruiting in Athens Park. Yeah, y'all got to turn crip, nigga. You don't get your bow. Get the fuck up out of here. Who the fuck you talking to? You know what
But
I'm saying?
bro,
Yeah,
that's on
nigga.
my mama. The big
Yeah.
homie said, nigga, that the Crips, just like they was going to all of the hoods, like y'all gonna be with us and y'all gonna be with
Yeah,
them. Nigga, they said them niggas was coming 100 deep.
yeah,
Nigga,
it's
y'all
coming
gonna
thick.
be with us, y'all gonna be with them. Nigga, a lot of them niggas was, nigga, we finna go with these Crips.
And
And
my
that's how it
homeboy,
happened.
my homeboy Taboo stopped that over there in our section. We was like, nah, nigga, we anti. You know, he had the nigga that was crip. He had the nigga that was anti crip. We was anti
But
crip.
did you gotta look at that video, Cree Cree on the video. It's a 1960, what he said, 1974 strike up in the jungles. And
Mm-hmm.
it said uh Bloodstone Brims.
Mm-hmm.
It said this is the jungles.
No,
No,
Mm-hmm.
Cree Cree
don't
heard that
do,
when he heard Antis. That's why he said whoop. You didn't hear Cree Cree said a whoop?
yeah, he said
I
don't
heard the whoop.
That's when he
he
came in
said
the room and
you
said,
do
"Whoa."
not
Whoop,
enter, and only welcome is the Anthony Park Bloods,
whoop,
all
whoop.
Brims,
No, the
Inglewood
Athens Park,
families.
We Park boys. We're not.
Yeah, y'all
We
was.
Athens Park.
I don't. In '84, y'all was still Park
We
Boys.
still Park
I
boys
mean
now. This a
'74.
do shit with this APB Athens Park boys. Two fingers and a thumb is we on the brim umbrella. But then they oh they
So
blood.
it
We
ain't
Hey,
it
my
ain't
nigga, you
Athens
Park.
better
Two
Park
start
fingers in the
acting.
Power.
sun
Hey,
was
my nigga,
Breaking
you better
Bad.
start
So
acting
it's
like
not
a Brim, then, my
yo
nigga.
Cree. So it's not Athens Park Power.
There's Athens Park boys. We Park boys. That's why you heard what he said. The Bloodstone Brims, the Athens. We way down here in Bompton, down there. You know what I'm saying?
On the borderline,
Exactly.
South Central and Bompton. But yeah, but hey, Creek Creek, you better
Mm-hmm.
start acting like a Brim, then, my nigga. We gonna have an issue.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Go press your bunk, little
Talk about
nigga.
acting like a brand.
Hey,
What, I
how
gotta have
y'all
a
throw
big
that
head
shit
like
up?
yours?
How y'all throw it up, Cree Cree?
they
Ah,
throw that
Same
brim
Y'all
way
throw
up.
that
They
we
throw
brim
that
throwing
up.
up.
brim up.
yeah,
They
we
throw
could
What's
that
the
put
brim up.
Yael?
two
What's the
fingers in
deal,
the thumb.
Yael?
That's it.
What's up with the bees, man? What's up with my niggas,
What's up?
man?
We
Oh,
What's
over
we
up,
here.
was
Unc?
on
We over
some
here kicking a little
Damu
history,
history
man.
shit up in here, my nigga.
Oh man, go ahead and school the youngsters then. Let me know what's going on.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, look,
Cree, what
hey,
up,
Em,
Cree?
I'm gonna fast forward.
Dude, you
What's
gotta
up?
I'm gonna
play your
fast forward a
song
little bit,
though.
right?
You
I'm gonna
gotta
play a
play
clip
your
of this one right
song.
here, right?
Where you from, blood?
Ooh.
We ain't doing all that, man. Burner, what you talking about, man?
I was just wondering where blood was from. That's a
We
Who
ain't.
you
follow.
talking about? Who you talking about, Burner?
Yeah, who you
The
talking
homie that
to?
just came in.
Oh, he'll speak for himself. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, what's the word? What's the word? Where you
Yeah,
from, blood? I'm from Park Village, bro.
Compton Crip.
I ain't even laughing at you. Rest in peace to my nigga V boy. Yeah, man, that's my guy, man. That was
Yes.
my guy right there on the set.
Hey,
Light
look, I'm gonna
skinned
play this
ass.
little
You
clip
know
right
light
here,
skinned
though,
ass
man.
V boy?
Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna play this little clip.
You knew
To the
Village
episode
boy,
of
rest
War
in
and
peace?
Cattle. In this episode, I'm gonna talk about Little Sonny from Six Deuce Brim. Little Sonny was born Marcus Adams around
That's the homie.
1970. He was brought up in the Six Deuce Harbor Park Brims turf. Little Sonny had two siblings, a sister and an older brother. That's where he would get the name from his brother, with his big bro going by Sonny. Older dudes in his neighborhood gave him the name because of his association with his big brother and them seeing him around him all the time. Little Sonny had a normal life growing up. His mom worked, and his dad was a boxer. He would learn how to box, and that's something he used later on in his life with his fighting skills. Little Sonny was a loved kid in his area, cutting grass and mowing grass. This developed his relationship with his older homies, which they had him doing lawns, and this later led to him running errands for them and doing whatever they needed. This later led him and his older brother on the path to be Six Deuce Brands. So Sonny became fully involved in the streets and along his teenage years, robbing people, jacking cars, and whooping asses, which by 1985 led him to go to jail and which sent him to camp for beating and robbing a dude for his bike. Little Sonny got out of jail by 1986 and seen how the streets became. With the change with the drug trade, he tried selling drugs, but he didn't like it. So this led to him committing robberies
My bad,
and
man.
robbing
Though that
several
was
fast
me
food
on the
places and
accident.
stores. Around the same time, Little Sonny's world will forever be changed, with his big brother getting killed by the Rolling 60s. This turned Little Sonny into a savage, leading him to always carrying a strap and always looking to catch enemies slipping. The Six Deuce Brims are a respected blood gang that are clicked up with other Brim sets like the Fruit Town Brims and the Vanessa Gangster Brims. But the Brims have several rivals, mostly being neighborhood Crip gangs. That includes hoods like the Rolling 40s, the Rolling 50s, and the Rolling 60s, among other gangs. All throughout the late 80s and 90s, Little Sonny would be in and out of prison for various charges. In 1994, Little Sonny would get out of prison, and he would find out shortly after getting out, his goddaughter, who was 13, had been violated by three men and left for dead. From his own words, Little Sonny followed three Rolling 60 Crips to the 4-6 neighborhood Crips turf on September 7, 1994, where the Rolling 60 Crips stopped at Ford liquor store. Little Sonny claimed he walked up to the Rolling 60's car, and inside the car was three men, Dalen, Lamar, and Trayvon. Little Sonny claimed he confronted the Rolling 60s and asked why they violated his goddaughter, which he said they got aggressive with him, and then he started to air out the car. All three Rolling 60s died. Dalen died from a fatal shot to the head, and Lamar and Trayvon died from shots to the chest. A 4-6 neighborhood Crip named Lewis and a female had been witnesses to the whole crime.
Hold on, y'all. My bad.
Little Sonny for being in youth authority with him. Lewis would later end up snitching and telling the police everything that happened. He even picked Little Sonny out of a lineup. After all this happening, Little Sonny would find out his goddaughter needed a lot of money for a surgery, with injuries happened when she was Bluetooth connected. Banks to raise the money. With robbing multiple banks, this led to her getting her surgery paid for. On one of the bank robberies, on October 3rd, a security guard was shot multiple times trying to run from Little Sonny and two other men. After that incident happened, they stole a woman's car by gunpoint. In October 1994, Little Sonny was picked up after Lewis snitched. Lewis himself ended up being arrested on a violation of parole. He ended up in the same jail as Little Sonny. Police tried to make Lewis pick Little Sonny out of a live lineup, which he refused because he didn't want to be labeled a snitch, like Brett wasn't already a snitch already. Lewis refusing to snitch again. By 1995, Little Sonny had been released with a lack of evidence and a lack of snitches. 2 weeks after his release in October 1995, Little Sonny was allegedly a part of a three-man group who shot a gang member named George. In 1997, Little Sonny was a part of another bank robbery, which a woman named Christine tried to run and escape. She was shot and killed. Little Sonny and another man was picked up for this. But this time, all his previous cases started to get pinned to him. In 1999, Lewis was questioned about the 1994 murders, and once again, he snitched. But this time, he stuck through and testified in court. Many people would say Little Sonny did the shootings because he hated the Rolling 60s, and he even bragged about them in jail. In 1995, it was said he told people he would kill more if he ever got out. Little Sonny will say the media put that image out that he killed the Rolling 60s over his brother, but he would say that was a complete different incident. He said he killed the three Rolling 60s over his goddaughter being violated by them.
That was that on Little Country. Excuse me, Little Sonny, y'all.
That little
Little
country,
Little
Sonny, Little
Sonny.
Sonny. My bad, Little Sonny.
Yeah.
Little Sonny.
Yeah, I've seen that video before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till they do the homie shit that just got out. He did what 30 something years, and he dumped on some niggas that they was following him in the car. He hop out and dump on them niggas with the chopstick, and but it was undercover police following him because
You
he had.
thought Kirk Dog and Tippy Low.
We wasn't gonna say his name, my nigga.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
they got that one. They got that one on YouTube too. I can find
yeah.
that one
That's
too.
but that case is bloody. He in jail for that.
Yeah. You right about that,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't know how he got. I don't know the
yeah. I
facts that
remember that shit.
involved.
That shit. That was some. That was some. Ooh, that was some highlighted shit. You got to remember what year that was.
I'm saying
Yeah,
supposedly because
he got the death penalty. Matter of fact, you should just do what's his name, bro? 54th Street Massacre. Free Big Ace, nigga.
I talked to him about 6 months ago.
Yeah, he followed me on Facebook. He
Yeah, yeah. We talked to him. We talked to him
Oh,
Instagram.
y'all politicking in here today, huh?
Y'all had it.
Oh, you niggas in here politicking. Okay,
Yeah,
dude. I done seen dudes twice today in the room. Okay, I done seen
yeah.
Chef. All right, Bloods. Okay.
Hey,
Y'all in
hey,
here
y'all, we talking about a little
politicking.
history. That's all, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Hey, y'all, give these little whippersnappers a little history. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see
What they
what's going
banging, what they
on.
saying.
Hey, Cree, I see what's going on. Hey, I'm from Compton, so I'm like, okay. I'm seeing the politics. I'm like, well, they got Deuce in here? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this what them niggas on, man.
Oh man.
Hey, y'all
Yeah.
really ain't gonna pull the homie up?
Cool.
Nigga, the OG, nigga, triple OG.
Ooh.
Old blood.
I'm sending everybody an invite. They're not coming up.
Oh.
Nah, came up now. That nigga better came up. It was gonna be an issue, my nigga.
Uh.
Oh yeah, y'all politicking. I'm gonna pull up.
Y'all said y'all politicking today, nigga. Y'all niggas on some shit.
I'm
We just on some
Hey, look,
blood
y'all,
shit.
we is not politicking on you, brother.
man. I came in here, man. I got swarmed. Oh man.
I'm all. Hey, listen, bloody. Just when you came in, you sound like you was a crib.
I'm like, oh, this okay. Ooh.
Man, this
I
charger
was
is
fucking with you, though.
bullshit. What am I
Y'all know
over?
I stay up in here, man.
You might
But
as well
nah,
come
for
on
real,
home.
for real. What this nigga LS got for us, man? We on education today, you know?
You coming home?
Street politics, education, just really just history. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all?
Yo,
That nigga Creek be burnt out, blood.
that, that's my nigga.
Yeah, I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Cali
yeah, yeah.
Creek.
You good money, bro. You already know that.
I got a question though. How come LA Bloods think IE Bloods ain't bracking like that?
Ain't nobody said that.
I eat cracking.
Everybody be hating on the IE. It ain't nothing.
Nah,
All right,
Oh,
nah,
here
they
that
she
ain't
go.
Y'all,
go.
everybody.
y'all, y'all,
I
Here go
got
the
y'all think that
I
we
politics.
got
ain't never
homies
said
from
that. When you ever
I
heard
got
an LA
homies from
Bud say that?
Macy Dixon line.
No, I'm from Delman Heights Blood gang.
What's
Say
the
that we the
what's
most
the
Are
important.
you
what's the
from
Mason
Chino?
Dixie line? Nigga, that ain't got nothing
You
to
said what
do
blood?
with San Bernardino, my nigga.
Who that
Creek
female
Creek.
is talking? What's up with the
I was
homie
up.
Mando?
Nigga ain't fuck with that nigga Mando today. Hey, Ghost Man, what's up, homie? Triple OG,
What's up with
double
it?
OG.
What up,
All
dude?
right, what's up with it, Ghost man? What's bracking
You
What
blood?
you
up? What
you
up,
you
Ghost
over
okay?
there
man.
sipping and dipping, my
Over
nigga?
here in the room where niggas
Nah,
get
I've been over
blood.
here working on this motorcycle shit, trying to get ready for
Oh,
tomorrow.
oh,
You on your Mantha shit tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, I'll be on Broadway.
oh, yeah.